you guys. Welcome into Indigos ASMR Love. I just want to talk to you guys for a bit. Um, First of all, I want to send everybody the highest vibration of love and strength. I want to talk to you guys about peace, inner peace, unshakable inner peace. When you have peace within, there is nothing, and I do mean nothing, that anyone can do to take that peace. Not to say you won't get upset at times or anger, but there is nothing that won't take that inner peace away from you. There was one time in my life, um, back before I went through my transformations and everything, where anything and everything was able to come into my world and shake me up, upset me, temporarily destroy me, and make me feel not good about myself. I gave away my power in so many ways to so many people, to so many situations, and I had no understanding of what it was to be good, if that makes sense. It was like I was just operating on fumes, just allowing things and to upset me and get to me and manipulate me and lead me into things that wasn't for me. But when I started understanding what peace was, peace isn't perfection. On the contrary, peace, one part of achieving peace is accepting your imperfections and learning to maneuver around your imperfections, to master life, allowing yourself to be okay with things that you can't change. Because there are going to be plenty of things in your life that you do not have the authority on doing anything about. You just have to accept it. There are going to be unpleasant situations in your life that you have to find a way to make peace with. And the more you find a way to make peace with these situations, the more you establish the peace within yourself. You have to love yourself also. That goes hand in hand with the peace. You also have to accept that you have no control over the people that come and go in your life. There are going to be people that are set up to come into your life to destroy you. You're going to give them the power. That's your choice. There are going to be people that are going to leave your life because their season is over. And you have to find a way to accept that. If you guys are coming in, I would appreciate it so very much if you would like the video or like the live rather. I'm talking about peace and just giving some advice and tips on how you can establish peace in your life and, not let things upset you or bother you. It's not a perfection type of situation. It's just having a way of having dominion over yourself, over your thoughts, over your mind, over your mental space. There are going to be a lot of things in your life that are going to try to come in and try to destroy your inner sanctuary. And sometimes, believe it or not, they're set up divinely. God has set these situations up to empower you, not to destroy you. On the contrary, it's a lot of things that have happened in my life that I thought I was being punished for, but God has set these situations up for me to become a better version of myself, to find the love in myself, to find and get back to the root of who I was and believe in myself and to like myself and to love myself, because I let a lot of people destroy and come in and try to dictate and manipulate who I was or who they wanted me to be. So I had to find myself. And as I found myself, I realized that I could not keep in contact with these individuals family, people who I thought were my friends, acquaintances, all types of people. But you cannot allow yourself to be upset in these types of circumstances when people show you who they are. You have to take it for what it's worth, and you have to live your life on your own terms as opposed to being mad and bitter and resentful. The empowerment comes from looking at the situation from a higher standpoint and realizing that everything that needed to happen, everyone that needed to leave your life, everyone who showed themselves to you, those situations needed to happen for you to become who you are. So you can experience the most abundant level of growth. Leveling up is important. Everybody doesn't take it serious. A lot of people are comfortable with staying in the status quo. A lot of people are comfortable where they are because they don't have the strength to move out of where they're at, even though they don't like where they're at. So they just decide to settle. A lot of people settle. People settle in jobs. People settle in relationships. People settle with family because they feel like that's all they're worth, that's all they deserve, and that's not true. So when you start to let go and not have control over the things that you can't have control over, you develop peace. It's a process. It's not something that happens overnight. You can start the process overnight, but it's not something that just like, oh yeah, this is going to happen. I'm going to master peace. It's something that you constantly have to feed. You have to constantly feed your soul. You have to constantly speak good and think good and feel good about yourself. You can't let nobody destroy you and destroy your confidence. There were people who used to tell me some horrible, horrible things, and I wouldn't immediately pick up on it a lot of times. And then I would have a moment to myself and I'll be like, well, damn, that's some really rude, nasty, disgusting something to say to somebody. But people want you to feel bad about themselves, about yourself a lot of times because it makes them feel better because they feel like crap. If they trying to make you feel bad about yourself, then 9 times, if not 10 times out of 10, it's because they feel bad about themselves. They feel absolutely bad about themselves and they want you to feel worse. They want you to feel worse. They want to destroy you because they see something in you. They see something different. They see your light. They see your confidence. They see your inner love. They see how you are. They see your resilience. They see your strength. They see your power. They see all of that. And they want to destroy that because they don't like themselves. There's something that you illuminate, your shine, your everything illuminates their darkness, illuminates their demons. Demons aren't what you think they are. Demons is the darkness that resides in people from years of pain, years of trauma, years of abuse. And if you continue to feed those demons, they will grow and they will not leave until you really make the decision to do better and want better for your life. Those demons will reside. Everybody has darkness and demons in them, but it's what you give your power to. If you take your power back, these demons won't have no dominion over your life. But you have to make the decision to do that. You can't blame anybody. When you're an adult, yes, you go through stuff in your childhood, but how long are you going to let those things determine your life and be bitter and nasty and find excuses to hurt people just because you've been through some horrible things in your life? So, yeah, we're going to start there, you guys. Ooh, my hand itches. So, anyways, I'm not going to keep you guys. Love you guys.